going on, guys? Nick Lesagore here.
Brandon Delakiai.
Exit 12 Brewery.
In the house.
And you can say that for the first time in terms of the accuracy of that statement, because where are we?
We're in my house, yeah.
It's Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Begged our wives to come up here and do a video.
Yep.
The brew tubing life does not sleep, as most of you know.
Yeah. Yeah, a little Christmas Eve, a little cooking. I did the cooking. Nick did the eating.
That's it only took about 25 seconds for that. All right. And Brandon had to make sure he told everyone he cooked. Great meatballs.
Good meatballs.
Sauce was fine. And I haven't had the chicken parm yet, but that'll be later on after about 6 more beers.
Yep.
With that said, beer is what we're here for. And we're here for a special beer review of Kevin Clements. He was nice enough, if you want to just put those in frame, to get us gifts.
Oh, can't wait.
Extremely thoughtful, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And the beer he gave us is an Imperial Hoppy Red. He called it the Kilt Riser. So, Brandon, if you would like to pop that bad boy open, I will talk about it.
All right.
They brewed it in the spring of 2014, him and Christian. And they entered this into the SJ Pour Challenge back then. And they have found that some age on this beer has done it really well. So we are very excited to drink it. I don't know if we have the ABV. We can check on the cap at some point. But the Imperial Hoppy Red Kilt Riser is something that him and Christian open together once a year. So here we are.
Yeah, it doesn't have it on the label, but...
Well, this is going to be a mystery ABV, and I am just a little bit excited about that. Let's see if we can rustle up some bubbles here. It is very murky. Yeah. This was brewed in the spring of 2014, as I said, so it's got some age on it.
Yeah.
4 years or so, 5 years. And you can definitely rustle up some bubbles.
Yeah, so the color's like dark amber. It definitely still has some...
Definitely has the red aspect.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, sure. It looks murky, but it definitely has... You can definitely see the red coming through, and in the light, it looks awesome. Actually,
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, in the light, it looks phenomenal. It's got some really interesting kind of probably a little on the yellowish hues.
Sure. Burnt sienna.
Damn.
Own a home. You know all these colors.
That's right. This kid's a painting.
Yeah.
What do they call those swatches? This kid's a swatch machine.
Yeah.
Let's get a nose on this.
All right, let's do this. Okay.
You smell the heat for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely got heat. So it's Imperial. So you're expecting anywhere from 8 to 12 or 13%. Definitely has some really nice. Oh boy, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's got a little sweetness to it.
Yeah, malt sweetness, right?
Yeah, a little bit of that malt sweetness. Like you said, it has that heat, but it also has. I'm trying to think of the right word for this.
I almost get like a plum.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was thinking like some sort of either that or a stone fruit.
Dark fruit, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's
like raisins.
I'm getting like. Do you ever have Red Racer X? You ever had that?
Okay, yeah.
So
from,
it's
Speedway or something.
Yeah, it smells a lot like a Red Racer X.
Interesting.
I haven't had a Red Racer X in a long time, so that's actually bringing me back a little bit.
If I didn't elaborate more, Clements Homebrew, Kevin and Christian, they're the ones that sent us this, and they are amazing people.
Yes.
Kevin's channel is the one that got us into home brewing, as if we haven't said it enough already. So very, very thankful that they sent us this. Kevin, you got your box, buddy. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean it's Christmas. It's the time for
it's a season of giving.
Season of giving.
It's a season of drinking.
It is the season of drinking. Yeah, Clements, Kevin and Christian have been so great. They're big influence in us brew tubing, and it's also they've been so gracious since we've started doing this.
And admittedly so, you will see a lot of their influence in our videos. if you were to look closely enough.
We try to. But yeah, so I can't wait. So
I'm very
do you have
excited about
anything
this.
else? You want nothing on the nose? All right.
I'm dying to try this. Let's try this.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year if we don't put out a video before then.
2020, the year of Exit 12 videos. Just like 2019, I guess.
Hopefully we'll put out more videos. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'll tell you. This thing had heat coming off of the aroma. Do not get it on the flavor at all.
No.
So when Kevin said some years did it some good, I definitely get that.
So, you were thinking of, I was thinking of two fruits that I'm getting right off the bat, which is dates and apricots. So I'm getting a huge hit of both of those fruits on the taste. Like you said, no heat, very smooth, very well rounded. But it's got this like beautiful like dried fruit flavor, and I'm really getting like a date or an apricot.
And to that point, I was actually going to say on the front end, fig. Like a really, like some nice fresh fig.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting considering the age on it. For the flavor descriptors that it has, I'm very intrigued and envious. This beer is brewed in the spring of 2014, so this spring it'll be 6 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So this thing's 5 years old, and
it's insane.
It's drinking really well.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Like you said, I would assume it's in the higher ABV range. I would assume it's 8 to 10, 11 maybe.
Gotta be.
But it's so smooth. You know, it might have been maybe it was a little harsh at the beginning, but this thing is aged beautifully, and it's really is like a fruit explosion of dried like apricots and plum and dates and things like that. It really is awesome.
Yeah, and not only that, I will say it could probably use a touch more carbonation, but I think that's to be expected.
Yeah.
With a beer that's going on 6 years old.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's been in the bottle for about those 6 years. So yeah, I mean it's just gonna lose some, but
But overall, I mean it's really well done.
Yeah, it's a really good beer.
We wanted to open up these gifts because it was extremely thoughtful of Kevin. I figured we should open these as I come closer to the camera.
Yeah.
We should open these on camera.
Yeah. And
before we open them, why don't we take a quick guess at what we think they might be? Because I think I have an idea on what they might be, but just based on the... I don't know. I don't want to do it too, but there's definitely some padding on this.
Yeah, maybe a glass, maybe a coaster, maybe a... What do you think it is?
A coaster. You think there's a singular coaster in this?
Listen,
you think that this box carries one singular coaster?
Well, two, because there's two boxes.
A coaster.
A coaster.
This is what he thinks is in this box.
I was thinking it was more heavy duty, like this.
Oh, very fair. Fair.
Did you think I thought it was... No.
I did.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with a mug, a coffee mug.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. And
the reason why I say it is because in our group chat at some point, or maybe talking to Kevin and I chat quite frequently.
So
decently frequently. I mentioned a mug. I wanted one of his mugs. He drinks a mug with the Clements Homebrew logo on it quite often.
So if Clements did package these and it wasn't Khalil Bar, kudos, man. I did a lot of my Christmas presents, and they were not wrapped.
Not great. He gave me 3 gifts. All 3 gifts, phenomenal, very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Wrapping, subpar at best.
It was okay.
Should have got it on camera.
This right here, phenomenal wrapping.
Very good.
Come on.
Kevin, you have watched a YouTube video or two. What are those videos you see on your Facebook timeline?
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, look at these
embed videos or whatever they're called.
This is insane.
All right, let's open this.
All right. Ooh.
So I knew it was the styrofoam. This thing is very heavily taped. It took us quite some time to get the tape off, but that's
Did take me very long.
That's it. Oh, it didn't take him very long. He's a smart guy. All right, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, I guessed it.
Hell yeah!
Very nice. Oh,
That's
very nice. I am extremely excited about this.
This is awesome.
How did I know? Oh, very cool. Kevin, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is it. The Clements Homebrew logo on each side.
Oh, that's awesome.
Extremely thoughtful, Kevin. I have to get back because big brain, big legs, as you guys saw. Very cool. Very thoughtful. Very appreciative.
Yeah.
And I nailed it.
Yeah, you killed it. Yeah, I mean,
Big brain.
I think we've seen enough videos to know what, or seen this infamous mug. Yeah, maybe you'll see it in some of our brew days.
Very thoughtful. Very cool.
Thank
very
you
excited.
so much. That's awesome.
The beer itself is really cool.
Yeah. And like we said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, more stuff coming out in 2020.
Very excited about 2020.
Very exciting things. Yeah. Cheers to you, your family. It's my family too, so shut up. And yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment real quick again on this beer, and just the awesome caramel malts. I think some of those aspects of fruit that we were getting could be the caramel malt.
I can see that. Yes. Okay. So that is the wife's, and we're gonna
Not pumped.
We're gonna end this.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Salute.